Hello, and welcome back to the Macro Gamer channel. My name is Mark Cassingham. Today we're going back to Final Fantasy XIV. We're going into the next raid boss for the Pandaemonium questline. So we're going to follow the questline, we're going to get the story, then we're going to fight the boss. Let's see where we go. So let's get going. See what our load time is. 34. Oh my gosh. So far, we just did the first circle. Asphodelos, or how the hell you say that name. Looks like there's multiple circles. It's like the 9 circles of hell, I'm guessing. Because I think that's how many circles there are. Actually, maybe more. There's going to be a lot of bosses. So the storyline's going to keep going and going and going each time before we fight the boss. Then we get our raid group together and we fight the boss. So, this place is gorgeous. Gorgeous! Let's get on our bird. Our chicken. Let's go fly over. Oh, we gotta fly up. That's some great adventure music. Never get tired of it. Play this game all the way to freaking Dawn Trail now. Never get tired of this. It's real good adventure music. Final Fantasy has amazing music. Always has. Alright. Gates of Pandaemonium. Let's fucking go. I guess to run all the way over here now. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Sprint, sprint, sprint. Look at me as I sprint. Look at my freaking gun blade. Sick as fuck. A black and gold look. So cool. It's my glamour set. That's not the actual armor I'm wearing, but it's my glamour set. Alright. Here's where we left off. Under the surface. This dude's name, Asphodelos, is peering into the depths of the Pandaemonium. Has a lot of materia shit. Not a sound can be heard from within, which means neither creature nor mortar has made it this far. We should begin forming a plan to save them at once. Forgive me if I misunderstand, but do you mean to rescue the warders and creatures or creations both? Naturally. Although they may be dangerous, they are valuable research subjects. I wouldn't see our labor, our untold hours of study, go to waste. I dare say La Habrea would smile to hear you say such a thing. That is, if we had cause to report his incident to him. Yeah, he dead. I fucking killed him. Stabbed my boy Thancred. Ejected his soul from Thancred. Smile? I'm not sure his face is capable of such warmth. Facts. Agreed. That's an agreed face. Ah, so you have met him before. I was under the impression he rarely visited Pandaemonium. I have, yes. My mentor was the previous head of this facility. That is to say, La Habrea's predecessor in the position of Chief Keyward. Her name was Athena, and she was a researcher with the words. 'Twas she who appointed me to this position, in fact. I see. I did not know there was a chief keyword before La Habrea. Your motivation to save your research subjects is not entirely driven by duty to the words, then You wish also to preserve the work of your mentor. Good student. You've the right of it. I'm lacking in ideas of how to go about that. However, I am a mere warder and cannot wield interment magics. Interment magics. Interment. Fuck, I don't know. This game's got so many fucking words. But of course, I can hardly expect you to be versed in the magics we use here. If you recall, during our battle earlier, I bound you in ethereal shackles. Interment is a more refined and powerful magic based upon the same principles. While both are used to keep our subjects docile, only the keyword of each tier is permitted to use interment. Stop using that word! Even if I were allowed, I lack the aptitude to use the spell to any notable effect. Interment. I don't know. Fascinating. I have some knowledge of these forms of spellcraft. Actually, Laha Bray himself established their foundation, if I recall. While shackles are meant to bind an object in place for a short time, interment freezes the very space around it for as long as the caster wills. Indeed. While the illusory beings you summoned in our fight suggested as much, I see your knowledge of magic is vast. Perhaps you've already mastered the art of interment. Stop using that word! And I've been lecturing you like a child all this time. I am afraid my knowledge ends here. I have not the precise understanding of how the invocations interact with natural laws that would be needed to cast spells with any consistency. While I consider myself well versed in various magics, I would be ill-advised to assume the duties of keyword without instruction. That being said, if I were to learn more of interment and its inner workings, perhaps. I hate that word so much. What will you say? Well, you have a warder standing in front of you. Leave the fighting to me. You two figure out the rest. Pretty much. That's how it always goes down. I dare say we can do just that. Whew. Ericthonios, you implied that what prevented you from performing interment was lack of magical capacity. What if I supplemented your power with my own? Would the spell succeed then? I can't say for certain. I've never heard of such a thing being done. I believe it may be our best recourse. That is, of course, assuming you can perform the initial rites and incantations flawlessly. Even the smallest misstep, and we would have to start over. You needn't worry about that. I've seen the spells cast so many times that their motions have been burned into my memory. I won't disappoint. Good. Very well, let us work out specifics afterwards. Once we do, we can test out our methods on one of the escaped creatures, though I suppose there's the matter of finding one. It would be foolish to rush in blindly, lest we find ourselves surrounded with naught but an untested stratagem at our disposal. Nay, I would prefer to engage a single creature that Shield could dispatch on his own if the spell were to go awry. I agree, and I may have an idea in that regard. I recall seeing the hippocampus. Is that a part of the brain? The hippocampus? I think so. Anyway, wandering the waterways during my flight. Perhaps it's still there. Few of the subjects housed with Asphodelos are fond of water, and I believe we'll be able to engage the beast without fear of unwanted guests. So it's a water type. Then that shall be our first target, or perhaps subject is a better term. Before we commence with the interment magics, the creature should be weakened to a sufficient degree. I believe I can trust you with that task. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. As dependable as ever. Once you have given it a thorough trouncing, we shall bind this hippocampus with the keywords magic. Until then, my illusions shall fight by your side. Those are other players. The hippocampus will be alone, but it's a daunting opponent nonetheless. Its magic warps the environment around it, and it will be at home amidst the waterways. Steel yourself for a fight. I've always liked that phrase. Steel yourself. Steel your nerves. Basically be Superman. Quest. The second circle. Sweet. Alright. Alright. As usual, let's watch a little quest guide, because I like to go unprepared. I like to make this a one-shot run. Okay, some fun mechanics. Let's get our team going. Second circle. Almost said first circle. See how long this takes. There we go. There we go. Wasn't too bad. Come on, DPS. 2 DPS. DPS should be jumping for joy that they're in this. There we go. Why does it keep doing that? My portrait fucked up. Damn. Summon squad. Look at that team. Yes. Look at my team. Mythic creation. It's a 6. Got you, bro. Shit! Barely made it. Barely made it. I'm on the right side? Oh yeah, got lucky. So do an attack, right? Yeah. Oh shit, there it goes. I'll move too quick. Sorry! Spoken what? Oh no! Oh no! Woo! It's fucking close! Go over here. Oh shit! Oh! I got too scared to move. Good job, team. Squad. Oh, look at those fucking weapons. Got the fucking relics and shit. Magicked away. This one on the right has some crazy fucking weapons. They're like glowing and shit. Had the relic weapons. Yeah, it was you! Good job, you. I don't want the treasure chest. Alright. Nailed it. I knew that you were no mere mercenary, but to make such clean work of the hippocampus, seasoned fighters scarcely have occasion to visit Pandaemonium, let alone display their skills. Mastery takes all forms indeed. Needless to say, our plan worked to perfection, and no small part thanks to you two. Thanks to me. Zoom in. Zoom in on my greatness. There we go. Wait. Oh, let me turn. There we go. Themis' power was more than enough to complete the interment. Spellcasting was never my strong suit, but that almost made me feel like a proper magos. Truly have seen your abilities firsthand. If you fight with shield, I beg to disagree. Shackles is the one exception, and 'tis only because I've been forced to practice it since I was but a small child. Other magics leave me feeling completely out of my depth. Regardless, it seems luck is on my side to guide me to you. We may prove the impossible possible, after all. Let's get some critical. Oh. Alright. Second circle down. That's 2 now. Right? I didn't have to go through as much storyline this time, because now we're just going through it one after another. So, that was it for this video. So there's multiple circles, there's multiple raid bosses, so go through one at a time, get through each story quest. So as always, thank you for watching, and hope you have a good day.